Hey everybody. Woo, I feel good today. Do you feel good today? I think you feel good. Today was an amazing day. It was my mom's birthday yesterday. She pampered herself. We went shopping today. We got some Starbucks. Look at this shirt I just got also. Backless. And it's so cute. It's just so, let's hide that. And it's still giving cute and whatever. Anyway, today is relationships are sacrificial. Ooh. Relationships, you have to give up something, okay? Let's get into it, girls, okay? And guys, all relationships are sacrificial, not in a toxic, tragic, or gloomy way, but in a deep, soul-growing, and healthy way, okay? On this journey of becoming a young woman, I'm learning so much. And I'm sharing it with all the rest of these beautiful young ladies out there. If you watch this video, or even older women, you know, you guys are teaching me too. I be learning from the internet, and I just want to share what I learned as well. And something that really struck to me recently is that all types of relationships, you have to sacrifice something. When we think about sacrifices in relationships, they show in major and minor ways. All relationships require this as well. Family, God, friends, and your significant other. There are things you have to actively choose when it comes to these people to give up. Not saying to lose ourselves, okay? It just means cautiously making space for another's needs, dreams, feelings, and even flaws. It's a flow and a dance of you and that person becoming a we. A lot of people have, when they think of relationships, they think of you and someone you're romantically inclined with, but there are relationships all around us, platonic, all around us. And I even include God into this, because you have a relationship with God, and you cannot tell me you don't sacrifice for God. So if you have to sacrifice for God, just imagine how much you have to sacrifice for the people around you that you care about. There are major types of sacrifices that I know that I want to share with you guys, okay? And I want to start off strong. This is for everybody, guys and girls. Okay, the first one is ego. Whew. Love is humbling. Being a mother, a daughter, a child of God, a good friend. Most roles require us to step down and realize that you need to get beside yourself. Show up in your accountability, in your apologies. Learn from people when you're in need of learning. Hear things you don't want to hear and apply it to your character when needed. Realizing you're not perfect can always show up as a sacrifice. Even by watching my mom, she has made so many sacrifices of ego, and she's never been the mom that didn't apologize or didn't take accountability. But I think every parent, as the kid gets older, they notice how much more important it is to show up in those areas. But as we became teenagers, she brought me and my sister, and she, talked to us. She had a conversation I'm gonna start apologizing more. You guys are older, and this is something that's needed. You need to hear this from me, because she wanted to set an example for our friends and how we should show up to our friends, how people should treat us. And it was a great example. Such an amazing experience to be a child of God. But your ego, crushed. He gonna make sure you stay humble. He wants you to, think of yourself highly, have confidence, all that stuff. But he wants us to stay humble. And it's a great trait to learn, to be consistently humble, to be consistently taking accountability, for being so open that you're accepting to learn, to realize I actually could have been wrong in that area of life. I actually could have handled that very wrong, and I'll do better the next time. Just constantly doing better is something that's great, okay? But it is a sacrifice. It is definitely a sacrifice. It's very uncomfortable for a lot of people to just simply apologize. Simply say, I was wrong. The second form of sacrifice is comfort. You have to grow outside of your comfort. God will require this of you. Your significant other will require this of you. Vulnerability. Handling conflict in a mature way instead of acting out on your feelings. Choosing patience when frustrated. Saying I love you when you just want to storm off after an argument. This emotion of labor, of choosing the harder response, is a form of sacrifice that we all have to put into practice. One of the hardest things, I think, is owning your feelings. Man, I don't want to get out of bed, but she did ask me to do this, so I'm going to get up for my lady, for my wife. I'm going to do this for my wife. Man, she really just made me mad after this argument. I really need space from her right now, but I'm going to let her know I love her, but I just need a moment. You know, kids, they're being kids and you just getting agitated, but you choose to hold your tongue and calm yourself down instead of letting it out on them. These forms of pushing your feelings down to display the character you want to be is a sacrifice for yourself and for your loved ones. Mostly for yourself though. You know the person you want to be. You know the woman you want to be. You know how you want to act when a situation happens. You know how you want to respond when you're in anger. You know how you want to handle things, handle situations, and you know how you want your man to be. So we have to work on it ourselves. Two human beings that are in an argument, things are going to get heated. We're both going to have intense feelings in this situation of uncomfortability and negative feelings. But being in that situation and still conquering your feelings, still speaking with love, still letting them know, hey, I hear you. I will work on myself for you. I am listening to you. You're listening to me. You're understanding me. I care for you. I love you. I will not say anything to hurt you intentionally. I'm here to love you. I'm here to learn from you, and you are doing the same. Is such an amazing thing to master, but it is very hard in the heat of the moment. You can't take back something you said. You can apologize for it and you can make up for it, but you really can't take it back. So definitely for comfort, get used to holding your tongue in the heat of moments that are negative, like an argument, and get really used to being vulnerable and honest. It's uncomfortable, I know. It's a little uncomfortable, it gets a little uncomfortable, but it's good, it's great, it's wonderful, it's wonderful. The third sacrifice is time. Though we all have a part of us that is quite independent, it's no longer just your agenda or time. It's time to start bending moments to be with them, to talk to them, to show up for them, to help relieve some of their time, to have conversations with them that maybe something comes up and y'all need to talk about it. You know, making time for that, to be present with them. Even when you're tired or busy, simple as texting them that you're thinking about them, praying when you think about God's grace, cooking for them when you know they've had a long day. These sacrifices of your time make people appreciate and reciprocate the efforts. I love this one, and it's one that usually couples who have been together for a long time tend to lose along the way. They tend to lose the effort of time for each other. With you for 5 years, okay, I'm just gonna go, bye, I'm gonna go to bed. I don't really want to talk. Especially the little ones, the ones where you just text. You know, you're busy within your day, but you have 2 minutes of free time and you just, I love you, busy, gonna go into this meeting, I just was thinking about you, I love you, Send when you've had a long day and you're like, oh my gosh, I literally have all this laundry to do, I have to mop the floor, and I have to clean the dust out of my fan because it's making my nose clog up. Like, I have so much to do when I go home and it's already 8 p.m. and I'm so tired. And you walk in and he's like, hey, I did the laundry and I heard about your fan. I couldn't do the other thing though. And you're just like, but you did those two for me? The fourth sacrifice is your new definition of freedom. Making choices with your partner in mind. You are still free, but your freedom now holds love and loyalty. Showing up and saying no to things that could possibly harm your relationship. All you have to think is, would this be detrimental to my relationship with this person? If your thoughts show up as, yes, maybe, I'm not sure, probably not, try your best to avoid it. And ask your partner if you're truly not sure, because other people have boundaries that some don't. If your partner is showing up in a really, really, really controlling way when it comes to your freedom, have a really deep conversation with them, because you don't want to be sacrificing so much of your regular everyday life and them not doing the same, or they just, making it really uncomfortable for you to just be, Don't give up your personality, but that one was tech. But also, how wonderful is it to live your life like you're in love with somebody? To let people know, yeah, I'm taken. To act in a way like someone else can hold me this way, not you. I can't flirt with you or talk to you this way because I'm in love with somebody else. No, I cannot give you my information because I am with somebody I truly care about. How lucky. How wonderful is that? And if you break that, girl, if you break that, if you have a love that he just cares for you so deeply, and you just live your life not taking into account his feelings, not thinking about what could hurt him, boy, if you're doing that, not thinking about what could hurt her, you're not doing right. Your life can be just as vivid and lively and wonderful with being loyal. Stay true. The fifth one and the final one is desire. Your sacrifice when it comes to your desires. I mean careers, where you want to live, how you express affection, your sexual needs, your creative passions, kids, marriage, traveling, emotional closeness, and independence. This is one of the most complicated versions of sacrifice, because most people have envisioned their lives at an early age and become obsessed with it. So when we fall for someone, we care for someone who has a completely opposed idea, it can get hard to compromise. So very hard. Like, no, you're coming into my life. I'm not going into your life. You're just supposed to adjust to mine. You're just supposed to bloop into my idea. It's not compromise. When it comes to this, it's not about surrendering your whole dream or making the other one. It's about shaping it in a way that includes love and joy for both parties. How to reevaluate your desires would look like saying, maybe not now, but in 2 years, can we plan around it? And if you have a healthy relationship, they care for you, of course we can plan around it. Yes, I would love to. That would make me more comfortable to have time to prepare. When shifting the desires, you can say something like, I won't move there for you, but I would deeply appreciate it, going down there every year just to recharge. We all have different visions of our life, and it's completely normal. But when you fall in love with somebody and they're like, I want to live here, I've kind of already want to live there, and you're like, oh, but this is my spot. I love being here. This is my city. Like, I literally love living here. It can get to find a final home. There are many people out there that have 2 homes and they just go back and forth. You know what I'm saying? It's all about compromise. It's all about caring for that person's needs and their dreams and where they want to live, where they want to stay. So, you know, just saying, I would actually won't move there for you, baby, but that is my city. So I would like to take a trip down there every year or twice a year, because that's with my family, and, you know, get into it. And like I said, if it's a healthy relationship and if you guys can make it happen, I am like 90% sure they would be like, of course. Like, I would love to. When it comes to weaving desires, you could say something like, I love your dream, my love. How can we incorporate this into our shared life? People have big dreams, big careers, big goals, and schedules can get a little, you know, wobbly. And it's good to have these conversations of, I support you. I love that idea. Affirm them, while also asking, so from your point of view, how would this fit into our lives now? I would like to say a flag. If something important, if a core desire pops up, like the main ones I think are kids, marriage, and sharing the same faith. If you want kids and they don't want any at all, those are both core desires. They don't, she don't want any kids at all. You want like 2 or 3. Those are both core desires, and both of them are actually very valid. Don't sacrifice your core desires because you want to avoid resentment for that person. Loving can look like letting go, so they and yourself can have a chance at a life that matches their core desires. Sharing the same faith is a core desire for me. Some people can be married to somebody with a different religion or no religion at all. That's not what works for me, because when times get hard, I want us both to call on his name. If I want to date with you and you're like, I believe in no God, that it doesn't exist to me, I'm an atheist. Dope, cool. You're not someone I can have a relationship with, but sacrifice, bro. The key to all of this is healthy sacrifice, not self-abandonment. Healthy sacrifice, not self-abandonment. When you think of all this that I just said, it should feel like I choose this because I love you and I love us. Not I have to do this or I'll be unloved. If your partner makes you feel like if I don't do this way, that way, show up this way, portray myself this way, do this his way, her way, that they'll avoid me, they'll neglect me, they'll make me feel unimportant. Boy, you know what to do. Leave that girl in the dust. Leave that boy in the dust. If you ask them, hey, so what can I receive from you? And they give you attitude. How dare they? Y'all know what to do. My cheetahs, y'all know what to do, right? I don't need to tell you, right? I was speaking to both because definitely in this world, this age, it's very woman focused in what we have problems with and how guys really do need to get better. And I feel that too. Some of us girls ain't even right. Some of us women ain't even doing right ourselves. It takes two. Relationships take two. If you want a healthy guy, a healthy relationship, if you want a healthy woman, a healthy relationship, men, you have to work on yourselves. Women, work on yourselves. I will say this until the end of time. We attract what we do for ourselves. You want a woman that will care for you, clean for you, make sure you're right, make sure the house is, do that yourself. You want a man to provide, do that for yourself, and it will show up, because you've been doing this to yourself. So all that can't be provided is someone that matches you, that matches that. Do you hear me though? Do y'all hear me though? This one was definitely on the shorter side, but sacrifices show up in so many ways. And sacrifices actually make the relationship stronger when both parties are doing it. And if you catch yourself sacrificing for too long, you're not receiving, you're not getting anything back, leave them. Every day, every moment, it's a choice. This is a choice, a beautiful choice. To sacrifice for someone you care about, to show your love and giving up something for someone you care about is so beautiful. It's so amazing to even have that ability. Seriously, because it's a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to sacrifice for somebody and show them that you care for them. Definitely let me know in the comments. Put a cheetah down if you understand what I was trying to say to you guys today. Stay healthy. Stay willing to learn. Stay willing to renew and grow. We are not here to be one form. Every single moment is a different you. Right now, you're different. Now you're different again. We're always constantly changing, whether you're aware of it or not. Don't be opposed to change. I love you guys so much. Stay juicy. Stay abundant. Stay authentic. Stay you. Truly. Watch how life is literally going to react to you being authentic and give you everything you need. Okay? Love you guys.